Hello everyone and welcome to Knowledge and Quiz Universe. Our today's discussion is going to be on the rivers of India and their tributaries, followed by a quiz. This video is an extension of our yesterday's video where we discussed about the rivers of India. Now before we go into the quiz, we have to understand certain terminologies. First, we have to understand what is a tributary. Tributary is a smaller river that flows into a larger river, adding to its overall flow of water. So, for example, Ganga is a larger river, Yamuna is a smaller river. Yamuna meets Ganga at one particular point, and then it becomes a part of Ganga. It flows into the larger river, it flows into Ganga, adding to the overall flow of water at Ganga. Okay. So Yamuna is a tributary of Ganga. Another important concept that we have to understand is a difference between headstream and tributary. Now, we all know, or most of us may be knowing already, that there are two rivers, Alaknanda and Bhagirathi. They join and they form Ganga. So they are not tributaries of Ganga, they are headstreams of Ganga. We have to understand the difference between the two. What is a headstream? Headstream is a stream that is a source of a river. Headwaters are located upstream of a river, while tributary is a stream or river that flows into and joins a main river. So please try to understand the difference. Headstream is the source of a river. Alaknanda and Bhagirathi together join and form Ganga, and hence they are called as headstreams. They are melting through the Himalayan glaciers and they are joining and forming Ganga. While a tributary like Yamuna will flow into Ganga. Ganga is originally there, it's already there. Yamuna joins it. While Alaknanda and Bhagirathi together join to form Ganga. So they become the headstreams. So Alaknanda, Bhagirathi, there are actually 5 headstreams of Ganga. Bhagirathi, Alaknanda, Mandakini, Dhauliganga and Pindar. You have to remember this. You have to very, very clearly understand the difference between headstream and tributary. Right? Tributary is a smaller river that joins a bigger river, while headstream is the source of a river. So I hope this concept is also very clear. You have to please remember that. This diagram is showing the map of rivers and their tributaries. So you can understand the concept of tributary more clearly with the help of this figure. I have underlined here Ganga and Yamuna. So Ganga is coming out, you can see from Rishikesh, of course, because this is the map of tributary. Alaknanda and Bhagirathi is not shown here. So Ganga is here. Yamuna joins Ganga at Prayagraj. And then you don't see Yamuna, okay? You see only Ganga. Similarly, when you go towards east, we have Brahmaputra, right? So when you see Brahmaputra, you see other two smaller rivers called Manas and Lohit. Okay, so these join Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra is the bigger river. Manas and Lohit are smaller rivers. They join Brahmaputra. So Manas and Lohit are tributaries of Brahmaputra. Similarly, Yamuna is a tributary of Ganga. Again, if you notice, there is a river Chambal, right? Chambal is joining Yamuna. So Chambal is a tributary to Yamuna or tributary of Yamuna. Now Chambal itself has tributaries, if you notice, Banas and Parbati. These are the tributaries of Chambal. Chambal is a tributary of Yamuna. Yamuna is a tributary of Ganga. If you notice, Ganga has some more tributaries on the top. If you notice on the right side, Gomati, Gagra, Gandak. These are the tributaries of Ganga. Right? So you have got Gomati, Gagra, Gandak coming from the, what you can say, on the right banks. Then on the left banks, you have got Yamuna as the tributary. Okay. Similarly, if you go towards south, you have a bigger river called Krishna, right? As you can see right below Rajmundry and Vijayawada, where it is written, you have got Krishna. Tungabhadra is joining Krishna. So Tungabhadra becomes the tributary of Krishna. So I hope with this diagram, the concept to you of the main river, its tributary and its headstream is clear to you by now, right? So now let's go further. Another important point that you will see in the books and the question papers, they talk about river and river system. So you don't have to get confused what is this river and what is this river system. Please understand the difference between the two. When we are talking about a river, we are talking about a standalone river. Okay. For example, when I'm talking about Ganga, I'm talking about Ganga alone as a river. But when I'm talking about Ganga river system, I am talking about a river along with its tributaries. So river system is a term used to refer to river along with its tributaries. And river is a term used when we are talking about a river alone. So you have got things like Indus river system. The terminologies you will come across is Indus river system. So what are we referring to? We are referring to Indus river and its tributaries. Similarly, Ganga river system is Ganga and its tributaries. Yamuna river system, Yamuna and its tributaries. Brahmaputra river system, Brahmaputra and its tributaries. Himalayan river system, because all Indus, Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, they originate from Himalayas. They are a part of Himalayan river system, right? So I hope this concept is also clear to you. Next, let us now, very important question in previous year question papers. I have seen questions wherein they ask X river is a tributary of which other river. Okay, so we have to understand the names of rivers and their tributaries. Let's go and see that. So major Indian rivers and their tributaries. Let us start with the topmost, Indus River. Its its tributaries are Sutlej, Dras, Zanskar, Shiok, Gilgit, and Suru. And we are talking about the tributaries in India. These are its tributaries within India. As you know, in our previous video, in our yesterday's video, we have discussed, so Indus River flows into Pakistan, right? So in Pakistan, there'll be other rivers that will be joining Indus River. So those rivers become the tributaries of Indus River. We are not talking about them. We are talking about the tributaries of Indus in India. Sutlej, Dras, Zanskar, Shiok, Gilgit, Suru. Okay. Then talking about Ganga, we have Gomti, Gagara, Gandak, Kosi, Yamuna, Son, Ramganga. I have already shown these to you in the diagram. Yamuna is a tributary to Ganga, but Yamuna has its own tributary, Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, Ken, Tons, Hindan, Giri. These are the tributaries of Yamuna. Hindan is very popular. You must have heard of Hindan Air Force Station near Ghaziabad. Yamuna flows through Delhi, and Hindan Air Force Station has got its name because it is located close to Hindan River. Right? So Hindan is one of the tributaries to Yamuna. Yamuna is the main river, flows through Delhi, and Hindan is one of its tributaries. Next, coming to Godavari, its tributaries are Indravati, Manjira, Bindusara, Sarbari, Penganga, Pranahita, Pravara, Purna, Varda, Maner. Please remember these names. With practice, you will remember. It will be easy to remember. It's not a very difficult concept, but it is very important for us to know the difference between the river and its tributaries and the names of those tributaries. Next, let's go towards south. We have got Krishna. Krishna rivers tributaries are Tungabhadra, Ghatprabha, Malaprabha, Bhima, Vedavati, Koyna. Then we have got another important river in the south, that is Kaveri. You must have heard a lot about the dispute, Kaveri river dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu is the same river that we are talking about. Its tributaries are Kabini, Hemavati, Shimsha, Arkavati, and Bhavani. Towards west, when we go, we have the river Narmada. Its tributaries are Amravati, Buki, Tava, and Banger. Then we have got towards east, the major river is Brahmaputra. We have spoken about this yesterday also, that Brahmaputra comes from Tibet, enters India through Arunachal Pradesh, flows through Assam, then it goes to West Bengal and then goes to Bay of Bengal, right? So that is the same Brahmaputra we are talking about. Its tributaries are Dibang, Lohit, Jia Boreli, also known as Kameng, Diko, Subansiri, and Manas. I have shown you in the diagram also, Lohit, Manas, in the diagram I showed, they are the tributaries of Brahmaputra. Another important river that we have is Damodar. If you remember in our yesterday's quiz, we have spoken about Damodar River. Damodar River is also known as the Sorrow of Bengal due to its floods, right? So that is the same Damodar we are talking about. Its tributaries are Barakar and Konar. Then we have got Ravi, another important river. Its tributaries are Budil, Nai, Dhona, Seal, Uj. Then we have got Mahanadi. Its tributaries are Sionath, Hasdeo, Jonk, Mand, Tel. Then we have got Chambal, which is a tributary to Yamuna. It has its own tributaries, as we saw in the diagram as well. Banas, Kalisindh, Shipra, Parbati, Mej, Parwan. These are the tributaries of Chambal. Okay, so with this we have discussed some important points. First, we discussed about what exactly is a tributary to a river. We discussed the difference between headstream and tributary, why Alaknanda and Bhagirathi are not called as tributaries of Ganga, but they are called as headstreams of Ganga, while Yamuna is a tributary of Ganga. And we also saw in the map some rivers and their tributaries with the help of diagram. It made it easy for us to understand, and we have also seen some of the names of important rivers, main rivers, and their tributaries. So with these concepts we are ready to go to the quiz. If you just want to revise these concepts, you can pause the video, go back, okay, and then read these names once more of the tributaries, and then let's get into the quiz now. Okay, so we are going to start with our quiz on rivers of India and their tributaries. My one request to you is that if you think that you are learning something out of these videos, please consider subscribing to this channel, because I plan to make more such videos which concentrate on a concept that are asked in these competitive examinations and related questions. Okay, so we are going to have a quiz, but a quiz with just some questions and answers without any explanation is of not much help, according to me. So to take up a quiz, we have to understand certain important concepts. So with that focus, I'm trying to make these videos. If you think you will learn something, please subscribe. I plan to make such videos in the future. So now let's begin with our first question. River Varda is a tributary of Godavari, Kaveri, Narmada, or Yamuna? The correct answer is Godavari. Zanskar is the tributary of which river? Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, or Brahmaputra? The correct answer is Indus, also known as Sindhu River. So if somebody is referring in some question paper the river as Sindhu, please know it is same as Indus. Which river system tends to dry out during summers? Please notice we are talking about river system, not a particular river. Okay. So our options are Indus River System, Ganga River System, Peninsula River System, or Brahmaputra River System. The correct answer is Peninsula River System. We have spoken about Peninsula rivers in our yesterday's video. Peninsula rivers are basically the rain-fed rivers. Unlike Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra that originate from Himalayas by melting of glaciers, peninsula rivers are rain-fed. So when it is during summers, these rivers, they reduce in the volume or they tend to dry up. Right? So peninsula river system, when we are talking about peninsula rivers and their tributaries. They tend to dry up during summers. Okay. So peninsula river system is the correct answer. Which two rivers join Prayag to form river Ganga? Which two rivers join at Prayag to form river Ganga? Parbati and Banas, Ravi and Bias, Chambal and Yamuna, or Alaknanda and Bhagirathi? So we have discussed this already. Alaknanda and Bhagirathi is the right answer, and these are the head streams of Ganga, not tributaries of Ganga. Please remember. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following is not a tributary of Ganga? Gomati, Yamuna, Kosi, or Chambal? Gomati, Yamuna, Kosi are tributaries of Ganga, while Chambal is not a tributary of Ganga. Right? So let's go to the next question. River Chambal is a tributary of Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, or Krishna? The correct answer is Yamuna. We saw it in the diagram also, right? That Chambal is a tributary to Yamuna, while Yamuna is a tributary to Ganga. Tungabhadra is a tributary of which river? Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari, or Mahanadi? The correct answer is Krishna. Which of the following is not a tributary of Narmada? Amravati, Arkavati, Tava, or Bangair? The correct answer is Arkavati. Which of the following is not a tributary of Brahmaputra? Dibang, Subansiri, Manas, or Konar? The correct answer is Konar. Yamuna meets Ganga at Devprayag, Rishikesh, Prayagraj, or Sangameshwaram? The correct answer is Prayagraj. With this, we have come to the end of today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you feel that you learned something. Thank you for watching and see you again.